Week 3 observations, Mike, of the NFL. I think I undervalued the Saints and overvalued the Panthers. And basically, if you asked me what the Eagles' record would be, I'd say 2-1 right now going to their bye. But there's some other key observations across the league, and I want to throw it over to you for some of those.
Well, I think there's 3 teams in the league that so far have been the 3 best. I think that's the Baltimore Ravens, the New Orleans Saints, and the New York Giants. I think those 3 have been pretty good, have been great at what they're really good at, and okay at what are their supposed weaknesses. Sure. And they're in good shape. But as we said last week, this is going to change. It'll be different. And we say week 9 it'll be different. Week 12 it'll be different. I mean, it's subject to change. But I think those three teams and Joe Flacco, who I really thought was just an okay guy, kind of a game manager.
Yeah.
He has proven to be much more than that. I was wrong about him. I for a kid who was playing for the University of Delaware, 16 months ago,
yeah.
to be doing what he's doing now is really something, and it really takes that team to another level. For so long, they were a defense-dominated team,
and running the ball.
It's a different animal right now.
Yeah, just in. He's not playing against William & Mary anymore.
There you go.
He threw for another 300 yards the other day. And
amazing.
I'll tell you, they look really good.
They do.
You know, the Jets have been surprising to me the way they've been playing. And the Steelers, not surprising what the record is right now. They've not gotten blown out, Mike. This is a team it's pretty good. They've lost 2 close games. But it's going to be hard to repeat. Now, one thing that stands out with the Steelers, an observation you made to me was, that offensive line's not very good. Roethlisberger, if he makes it through the year, I'll be surprised.
He takes a tremendous beating. They don't run the ball very effectively. You think of Steelers as defense and ground game. They don't run the ball very effectively. And I think as time passes by, it'll become more and more amazing that they won a Super Bowl last year with a bad offensive line. And that's what's holding them back so far. I still think they're going to be okay.
Okay, but we're talking offensive lines. And it's interesting, the team they played in the Super Bowl, the Cardinals. Did you see the game against the Colts on Sunday night, Mike?
Yeah.
Their offensive line, oh my! What a difference between the 2 teams. And that offense is out there.
I'm almost getting tired of using the phrase offensive line. I'm getting tired of saying it now, but it is the engine of the football team, and you'll never see better evidence of it than that Indianapolis-Arizona game on Sunday night, where you saw a very good quarterback, Kurt Warner, who was completely ineffective because his line was getting killed on the line of scrimmage, and Dwight Freeney, who ended up injuring himself during the game, but he injured himself by beating his thigh on Kurt Warner's head, I think. That's how that happened. You'll never see better evidence of it than that.